Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do an Oracle and affirmations for today. Today's Saturday, September 20th, 2025. A big shout out to my friend Silvana Klanowski. Happy birthday, lady. I love you. We're going to use Don Miguel Ruiz's The Four Agreements. I'm skipping all that other jargon today. How's that? Maybe on Saturdays and Sundays, I don't tell you where to follow me, and I don't tell you what to take or not take. You can figure that out on your own, right? Just on Saturdays and Sundays. Happy birthday, Sil. I hope it's a good one. I love you dearly. Ooh, 2 on the table. 3 on the table. Okay, that flipped. That counts, but where did it go? Where did it go? There we go. 4 on the table. Let's do 5. Bottom of the deck. Let me grab the one on the floor. I think we have almost all the same damn cards. Let's see. Sorry for all the noise and the moving around. Well, we got 3 from one category. All right, we got always do your best. Don't overdo. Always do your best, but don't overdo. When you overdo, you deplete your body and go against yourself, and it will take you longer to accomplish your goal. Don't take anything personally. Relinquish self-importance. Personal importance, or taking things personally, is the maximum expression of selfishness because we make the assumption that everything is about me. I'm going to talk about that in a second because I got something to say about that. Be impeccable with your word. Release the need to be right. When you believe something, you assume you are right, and you may even destroy relationships in order to defend your position. Let go of the need to defend your position. Meaning, you're not always right, right? No offense. What do I say? I just said it last night. You take accountability for your actions, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You're not always right. You're human. Do you want to be right? Of course you want to be right. Everybody wants to be right all the time. Are we? No. No. And that kind of goes back to this, and I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to use myself as an example, as always, because I was thinking about it this morning. Be impeccable with your word. Enjoy heaven on earth. Talked about that yesterday. My belief about heaven and hell. I talked about that yesterday. Impeccability of the word can lead you to personal freedom, success, and abundance. You can attain the kingdom of heaven from this one agreement. Be impeccable with your word. Bottom of the deck. Be impeccable with your word. Replace fear with love. The human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you are impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground. For the words that come from fear, your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. It's true. I mean, when you live in fear, you're stagnant, right? Because when you live in, let's just put it this way, when you live in fear, you're not moving. You're afraid to do anything and everything. Here's the thing, living in fear, that you want to know what that is? Getting up in the morning, getting dressed, eating breakfast, going to work, coming home, eating dinner, watching TV, going to bed, repeat. That's living in fear. That's not living in love. Some could counter, well, maybe that person's depressed. Okay, sure, yeah. Maybe they go hand in hand. You ever think of that? Maybe you're depressed because you're fearful. Fearful of living the way you know you could be living. Just a personal opinion. Okay, so back to this one. Personal importance or taking things personally is the maximum expression of selfishness because we make the assumption that everything is about me. I'm just going to say this. If you subscribe, you know my story about falling in love with the guy that I work with. And yesterday I told the story on one of my videos. I opened with the story from Thursday about how or did I do this on Thursday? I don't remember, but I told the story about how he didn't fill my cart with boxes on Thursday when I was doing what we call ram pack. And I was the only cart that he didn't fill all day. And I assumed it was because he saw this and he got pissed off. Why do I care? It has been 3 months since I had like an actual conversation with him. Why do I care? I'm seeing somebody else. I'm moving on with my life. I'm doing other things. I started working on myself physically, right? My physique. Why? Just, I gotta learn to let him be. Like, I gotta learn to let that go. Because maybe that isn't about me. Maybe that's just about him. And since we're not friends, it's not for me to know. It's for him to figure out for himself, but it's not for me to know. I'm not his friend. I'm not his girlfriend. I'm not his lover. I'm not his friend. I hope he figures it out. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday, whatever day it is, wherever you are. I'll talk to you later.